Imagine sitting at your desk, the morning light hitting your workspace, and as you wake your Mac, you aren't just greeted by a screen. You're greeted by a window into another dimension of clarity. For 4 years, we've been staring at the same 5K panel, waiting for Apple to finally bridge the gap between good enough and perfection. Well, the wait is officially over. This isn't just a spec bump. It's a total redefinition of what a professional workspace looks like in 2026. We are diving deep into the Apple Studio Display 2 and the brand new Studio Display XDR, two monitors that have set the tech world on fire this month. Welcome back to my channel Tech Rivet for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. Asterisk now, let's get into why this release is causing so much controversy and excitement at the same time. The tech landscape in 2026 is vastly different than it was when the original Studio Display launched in 2022. Back then, we were just getting used to the idea of a 5K monitor with a built-in A13 chip. But today, Apple has pushed the envelope further, splitting the lineup into two distinct paths. On one hand, you have a refined Studio Display 2, and on the other, the absolute powerhouse known as the Studio Display XDR. If you've been holding onto your wallet, waiting for the right moment to upgrade your creative setup, this is the moment you need to pay attention to because the differences between these two models will determine exactly how you work for the next 5 years. Let's talk about the elephant in the room first, the screen technology. For the longest time, the dream was ProMotion on a 27-inch 5K canvas. We wanted that buttery smooth 120 Hz scrolling that we've grown addicted to on our iPhones and MacBook Pros. With the 2026 lineup, Apple has finally delivered, but there's a catch that has the internet divided. The standard Studio Display 2 remains at 60 Hz. Now, before you click away in frustration, let's look at why Apple did this. They are positioning the standard model as the color-accurate workhorse for photographers and designers who value resolution and color consistency over high refresh rates. It still features that stunning 5K resolution at 218 pixels per inch, meaning text is as sharp as a printed page, and every detail in your 4K timeline is visible with room to spare. But then, there's the Studio Display XDR. This is the one we've actually been dreaming of. It brings mini LED backlighting to the 27-inch form factor for the first time. We're talking about 2,304 local dimming zones. To put that in perspective, that's 4 times as many zones as the legendary Pro Display XDR had. When you watch HDR content on this thing, the blacks are truly black, not that milky gray we've tolerated on standard LCDs for years. With a peak brightness of 2,000 nits, it's literally twice as bright as the previous generation. It's like having a sun on your desk, but a sun that you can control with surgical precision. This is where the 120 Hz ProMotion lives. Scrolling through a long line of code or scrubbing a timeline at 120 Hz on a 5K screen is an experience that's hard to describe until you see it with your own eyes. It feels like the interface is stuck to your mouse cursor with glue. There's zero lag, zero ghosting, just pure fluidity. Inside these monitors, Apple has swapped out the aging A13 chip for the brand new A19 and A19 Pro Silicon. You might wonder why a monitor needs a chip that powerful. It's not just about the screen, it's about the intelligence of the display. This chip handles the 12-megapixel center stage camera, which has seen a massive upgrade. No more grainy, soft video calls. The A19 chip uses advanced neural processing to clean up image noise in real time, making you look like you're in a professional studio, even if you're just in your home office. It also introduces desk view with much higher accuracy, allowing you to show your physical workspace to clients while keeping your face in the frame. Connectivity has also taken a futuristic leap with the inclusion of Thunderbolt 5. This is the bridge to the future. With 80 gigabits per second of bidirectional bandwidth and up to 120 gigabits per second for video-intensive tasks, this monitor isn't just a display, it's a massive data hub. You can now daisy-chain up to 4 studio displays from a single port on your M5 Max Studio. Think about that, a 20K workstation setup running off a single cable. For the XDR, model. Apple has even bumped the host charging up to 140W, meaning it can fast charge a 16-inch MacBook Pro while you're pushing the pixels to their limit. However, the 2026 launch hasn't been without its critics. The Reddit-verse is currently in an uproar over the $1,599 price tag of the base model still featuring a 60Hz panel. In an era where you can buy a 144Hz 4K gaming monitor for a few $100s, Apple is betting on the fact that pros care more about retina density and build quality than raw refresh rates. But for those who want the real upgrade, the 120Hz, the mini LED, the 2000 nits, you have to step up to the Studio Display XDR, which starts at $3,299. It's a steep mountain to climb, but for those whose livelihood depends on seeing every single pixel in its true light, it might be the only mountain worth climbing. The audio system has also been overhauled. We already loved the 6-speaker array in the original, but the 2026 version features 4 force-canceling woofers that provide 30% deeper bass. It's reached a point where most users won't even need external desktop speakers. The spatial audio is so wide and immersive that it feels like the sound is coming from the air around the monitor, not the hardware itself. Coupled with the studio-quality 3-microphone array, it's the ultimate all-in-one solution for the modern professional.